Hi everybody, this is Nina. I decided it's such a beautiful day today, and after I got out of the shower, that I was going to come out and just sit and enjoy the day. Are you guys planning anything? I know a lot of people are having cookouts and family get-togethers, and I hope that everybody has a great time. All of this COVID stuff has just made everybody where they're afraid to even fellowship with their family. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of tired of it all. I really am. I got to see my brother yesterday, the one that lives in California. He came up with his son, and his son lives in Tennessee. So it was wonderful. I hadn't seen either one of them for a long time, especially Zachary. And it was so great to see them. They stopped up, and we had a really good visit. And they are going to take my brother's grandson with them. They're going to go hunting in Kentucky. So yeah, I hope they have a great time. I wanted to tell you too, my friend Patty that is battling breast cancer, she sent me a message yesterday and said that she has to have her breast removed in November, and she's going to need someone that can empty the drain tubes and help with the bandaging. So she asked if I would do it because she knows that I took care of Steve when he had his surgery, and she knows that I packed his wound and I packed my chest wound. Well, mine was for 6 months, and so I told her of course I would do anything for her. And so I'll be doing that in November. I have to go with her to the hospital before then, before her surgery, to find out exactly details of what I'll have to be doing, and I guess how many times a day. Right now I think it's a couple times a day, they told her. So I'll find out more when I go visit the hospital with her. And Willow's chasing the chickens again. It's bad enough going through all of the things that she's having to go through without having to find someone to help. And a lot of people have, they get squeamish around blood and that type of thing. I did at the beginning when Steve first had his surgery, and I just had to get through it. So after that, it kind of it didn't bother me as bad. I think that if you know that you're helping somebody, it helps not to get sick from it, because they need help and they can't do it themselves. And I know if you have to get a personal nurse to come in, your insurance sometimes doesn't cover as much as, the hospital might order you to have your drains emptied out 2 to 3 times a day. Well, the nursing foundation might only be allowed to send, per your insurance, 1 time a day. So you got to find somebody that's, going to be able to help. My brother got a kick yesterday out of Willow. We were standing out here and talking about the garden and the chickens and everything, and Willow was over with the little tomatoes. And you know how she is. She was taking those tomatoes one at a time, those little cherry ones, and pulling them off the vine and eating them. Oh, he got a kick out of that. I said, I'm telling you, she loves tomatoes. That dog, I've never seen one like her before. She loves them. I think she loves them as much as the chickens love them. Probably even more so. Steve's been down in the basement trying to get things started on making those shelves, and he can't get any more boards and stuff until he gets paid next week. So he told me just to wait and film for you guys. He's just getting things started now, cutting what wood that he does have. He's trying to get cut and put up. I haven't even been down in the basement yet to see what he's up to. I honestly don't even know how much stuff that we've actually got canned, because he has been carrying stuff down in the basement, and then I've got some sitting out on the table in the kitchen, and then there's some in the cabinet out on the where the laundry room is. So I guess I'm gonna have to get all that together and put away. But excuse me, our son was just here, and he said that a friend of his has done like 80 quarts of pasta sauce and I don't know, tomato sauce, pasta sauce, same thing probably. But anyway, he said that what in the world's he gonna do with all that? And Steve was telling him, well, you know, it'll last a couple years. And Levi was just like, man, that's a lot. But I haven't come near that. I've still got a lot that I need to do. But you know, the last couple days, I decided to take a break and just relax. And that's what I've been doing. So we've been out on this Labor Day weekend and went down to Mohegan. It's a national forest, and there are so many people out. It was actually, to me, I thought it was wonderful seeing all the families out together. What do you think?
Yeah, it was good seeing everybody out, but what did I say?
I don't remember.
I said our governor will be on Tuesday.
Oh.
All right, everybody was out doing stuff and not supposed to be, so we're going to shut the whole state down again.
Well, we did see people with some mask on, but
yeah,
I'm telling you, I don't know if anybody else feels the same way that I do, but I am so sick to death of all of this. I know, there's so many different beliefs on it, but it's like, it's getting pretty old. And I was happy to see, like I said, families out in the beautiful sunshine enjoying this day. It's gorgeous.
It was packed at the canoe liveries and stuff.
Everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
There's a place that you can go and ride like go-karts and I don't know,
golf.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. And the parking lots were packed. Oh, tell them what we just seen.
We sat in McDonald's. We was getting hungry, so we got a couple of hamburgers apiece. We sat in McDonald's eating in the parking lot, and
because it's closed.
Yeah, it's closed. They got to sign up. No restrooms. Inside's closed and stuff. So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden this tractor pulls up beside of us with the Mennonite on it, pulling a little homemade wagon behind him, and had his wife and 4 or 5 kids. I don't know how many.
There was 3 that were, I'd say they were like 3, 2, and then probably a 1-year-old sitting on her lap. And then there was two car seats. I couldn't see in the car seats, but so I thought he gets off of the tractor, and I thought that he was going to walk around and try and get something to eat, you know, through the drive-through window. I don't believe that tractor would have fit, but that's not what he did. He went and got, which to me it looked like a Bible case, didn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And he pulls out an iPad or, you know, something to that effect. And I looked at Steve and I went, he's using the Wi-Fi. That's what he was doing. So he gets back up on the tractor, and whatever he's doing, he sits there, and well, matter of fact, they were still there when we left.
Yeah.
And she is, you know, back out in that homemade wagon. I wanted to get it on video, but I think that would have been kind of rude on our part.
Sitting right out in the sun, too. There's no shade around. I thought, go someplace where there's some shade.
It was like 83 sitting there. Because right now it's 81
Yeah.
where we're at. But kids were...
Look bored.
Well, they were half asleep, I think. That would be kind of, you know, probably fun for those little kids. I kind of felt sorry for the wife sitting back there, but, you know, it's probably for her, it's a lot better than sitting at home all the time. But yeah, it was kind of cool. I told Steve, I wonder if they have a YouTube channel, because I know I have been seeing a lot of Mennonite YouTube channels, so... They're more, Mennonites are a whole lot more lenient on their people than the Amish.
Just out driving around, seeing what we can see. And
It's a gorgeous day, and by the time we left the house, it was 4 o'clock.
yeah,
So,
because I was working on them shelves
yeah,
this morning and stuff, so.
and taking care of chickens and all that, but so I told Steve I really had been wanting to go down to Mohegan. There's a trail that we haven't been on for, oh my gosh, since we were 20, in our early 20s. So
Last year?
yeah, yeah, I wish. And you too, But yeah, we got down there, and I knew that we wouldn't have much time because, as you all know, the time change, or the time is starting to it's getting darker faster now.
Sunset's before 8 o'clock now, so.
Yeah, and it will just keep getting continually darker and darker. Miss Willow, where are you going?
Yeah, the garden.
I know what you're going for.
Y'all have
Got all the beans pulled up, so she's got lots of room to roam around looking for things to eat, huh, Willow? Isn't she pretty? Such a fluffy girl. She's a Buff Orpington. And that one's her sister.
What? What are you looking at me for?
Steve's got a bunch of those little cherry tomatoes. Bug on my glasses. Okay, thanks everybody for joining us today. And I'm trying to get Steve in there. There he is. Honey, you want to tell everybody good night?
Nah. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night. See you next video.